Good evening. My name is Alexander Hagan. Today is February 22nd, 2012. I am the CEO of a small, medium-sized tech company and a former financial analyst and journalist. Tonight, I am going to be speaking about the present state of Libya. And the title, of course, is American-Made Libya, Gangland with Torture Camps. If anybody thought that this business about Syria and Iran looked at a map of the Middle East, they're the only two countries the U.S. doesn't have an armament-driven country such as Jordan or Saudi Arabia that are armed to the teeth with American arms, which means that they're sort of in our supply chain because they can't easily replace their equipment without us. They're all paid off by us. And all the Gulf states are essentially U.S. client states effectively, Saudi Arabia. We've put all of our military focus in the Middle East. If you look at the rest of the world, America is just not involved in any way, shape, or form the way it is in the Middle East. We've occupied the entire Middle East, except for Iran and Syria. There's the last two left to fall. And so, a world of 900,000 times the might of these two countries in the West militarily beat their chest and act like these smaller players are a problem. In reality, it's regional domination. Why don't they ever discuss the fact these are the last two states left in the region that haven't fallen to Western domination? So at any rate, in the case of Libya, we killed their entire armed forces, and based on rumors that were spread by unscrupulous people that turned out to be false. To fast forward, the reports in Libya now is it's broken and driven into armed camps running each township, extorting from each other. It's a gangland. And there's, in U.S. terms, we would have killed, if this was America instead of Libya, and a country had done this to America, we would have been bombed. For example, New York City would have been bombed, what would it be, 10,000 times, and all of its armed forces and policemen would have been killed, and there would have been one aerial assault on every 2 to 3 people guarding New York. In other words, there'd be one entire plane attack for 2 to 3 soldiers. So we completely wiped out their armed forces. What was left of it has been imprisoned and is now being tortured in hundreds of prison camps, and Doctors Without Borders has left. So this is an amazing war crime. So if you have any illusion that what we did in Libya was noble, some more statistics for you. If this occurred in America, well, Libya lost about 25,000 armed forces people alone who were not guilty of any crime. Libya had been at peace in terms of their army for 21 years. So certainly these people did nothing wrong to be in the armed forces of their country. And we killed them all off, and that would be the equivalent in American terms of 500,000, more than that, 2 million Americans killed. And similar to our own armed forces of all kinds completely wiped out. And in terms of the amount of torture going on, it would be equivalent to about 500,000 people getting tortured here. It's just heartbreaking. And what the next step is difficult to say. Thank you. My name is Alexander Hagan. Good night and good luck.